this live stream on Sunday, the 18th of January 2026, 5 to 2 a.m. So hello again, and welcome to this live stream on Sunday, the 18th of January 2026, 5 to 2 a.m. So as I said earlier in that other live stream, my suitcase is fully packed, and I bought a carton of juice from work earlier with a straw on it, right, of just a random carton. And once I drank it, I just took the straw off it and stuck it to the one that I hadn't got the straw on the other week. So the other apple juice. So that's now in the case, okay? And of course, I bought the sandwiches from work earlier today as well. So they're in the hand luggage now, ready for going to East Midlands Airport Monday night. So you are allowed 10 kilos of hand luggage. So those sandwiches will be gone by the time I go to the terminal. So it'll be a little bit less weight. So basically everything's in the hand luggage that needs to be. My man bag is in there that I'll be having on my shoulder with my tripod and selfie stick. That's in my bag as well. All the travel documents are in there. My passport's in there. My sunglasses are in there. My cap's in there. And basically, yeah, my passport, most important document. All the travel documents, insurance policy, car park ticket, hotel booking at East Midlands. And of course, the map of the Loro Park that I printed off. That's in there as well. And of course, the next thing that will be put in there will be this can of lager, the Star of Pramen, which I'm going to be taking with me to the hotel on Monday night. So this will be my pre-cruise beer, which I can pour into a glass in the room, because there's usually glasses in the bathroom where you can rinse your mouth out when you brush your teeth. So I'll use one of those and put this beer in it, because when I get to the hotel, the bar will not be open. Okay, I think it closes at 10 o'clock. I went to the bar last time I was there, which was last March, because I went a bit earlier, because I had the Monday off and my flight was Tuesday, full enough to Tenerife. Same flight number, same flight, airline, TUI, okay, and it was a slightly later flight on this one, because it was originally 11 o'clock and they switched it to 10 past 12, because I did try to check my bag in the night before, but unfortunately, because it was 10 minutes after midday, they wouldn't let me check the bag in. And I'm not going to be able to check it in this time either, because by the time I get to the airport, it's going to be after 10 o'clock at night. And the bag drop usually is from like 4 till 9, and that's the same with Jet2 as well. If you go with them, you can use the twilight check-in and go to the normal check-in desk with your passport and boarding passes. Just one person has to do it, preferably the lead passenger, and then all you got to do the next morning, if you're staying in a hotel or you live close by, is just turn up to the airport next morning and go straight through security. And then you avoid the check-in queue, which can be busy in peak times, okay? So because all the kids have gone back to school now after Christmas and the New Year holiday, the airport should be a lot quieter. There's about 5 or 6 flights going before mine as well. There is a Jet2 flight going to Tenerife at 10 o'clock, and there's one going around 6, but that's with Ryanair. So then the next one is 11 a.m. So that's basically the TUI one. So we'll be heading out of East Midlands before lunchtime. So as I say, I will be taking this can of lager, the Star of Pramen, with me in my hand luggage. I've got my sandwiches bought from work earlier on. Hello to you, Corey Palmer. So yes, we'll be off to Tenerife on early this week, basically. I've just done the introduction video as well. That will be done as an episode, a separate episode, and also part of episode 1. So I will do the new intro video for the start of that video I've just done, which is about 5 minutes long. So I'll use the new intro video on that as an intro video, and then I'll use the same intro again with the same video I just did, but add other clips to it. So it's going to be episode 1. Hello to you, Cadence YT12, at ColeSmith25 to subscribe. So the Tenerife series is coming up very, very soon. Just a couple of days to go now. I've got a couple of shifts left at work, and that's it. I'll be finishing work on Monday evening, coming back here, dropping the uniform off to be washed, and I'll be going straight to East Midlands Airport to stay at the Leonardo Hotel, where I stayed last year. And then I'll be going the next morning on Tuesday into the terminal for the flight to Tenerife to go and check in, go through security. There'll be other passengers going on the flight as well, because the Morella Voyager is out there, apparently, not the Explorer 2. That's in dry dock in Cadiz. So that's having some maintenance and other work done to it. But there is a Morella ship that uses the Tenerife port of Santa Cruz. So that's the Morella Voyager. That's the port I went from last year on the Discovery 2. to do the reposition cruise. So I have been to Tenerife South Airport before, and I also watched a video yesterday from the Night Strider, who also has a YouTube channel, and he lives in Tenerife as well, and he said a lot of the machines at the airport is not, basically the EES machines, entry-exit machines at the Tenerife airport aren't working, some of them aren't. It depends on how many flights come in, so if they don't work when I get there, I will be directed to a border guard where my passport will still get stamped. Even if I try to put my fingerprint in and have a photograph done and answer the questions, if it doesn't work, I will be sent to a border guard where my passport will still be stamped. So please expect that at some airports at the moment while it continues to roll out. But the ETIAS has definitely been postponed since 2027, so you don't need to fill in any applications for visas. Somebody put on Facebook earlier, where is the form? I can't find it for the ETIAS, and I just responded and said it's been postponed. So it has. So you don't need to worry about any visas or anything when you fill it to go on holidays, okay? The only thing that's in place at the moment is the entry-exit system, where you will go to a screen, and then you'll put your passport on it. It will read your passport, and then you have your fingerprints done. You have to put your fingers in the number 4 like that, flat on the pad, let it read it, and then it will ask you some questions such as, have you got enough money for your stay? Where are you staying? Have you got proof, etc.? Have you got a return ticket? Questions like that. Have you got adequate insurance, medical insurance, travel insurance? It will ask you that. And then you basically have a photograph taken, and then you go to the border guard. It won't get stamped. It'll just get swiped, and that'll be it. You should be through within 10-15 minutes. But again, I will do a video when I'm at Tenerife South Airport. I'll do the odd video clip. And if the entry-exit system doesn't work for me, I will do a video. If it does, I'll do a video. So either way, you're going to know. And it will be included in one of the episodes, okay? But yes, I've done the intro video now. I've got the 2 intro videos that have been done this week by me and Gordon up the road. So they will be used as well. Suitcase is packed. It's upstairs, ready to go. I'm going to take this can of lager upstairs and put in my hand luggage now. So I'm still got the power bank on charge as well. I'm really looking forward to going. One final thing, I had another look at the weather forecast. Again, it's changed. It's showing now sunshine the whole week. So bit of drizzle possibly Thursday, but it's showing sunshine every single day. Temperatures well in the early 20s, around 22, 23 degrees, which will be lovely. I've got shorts packed, and of course I'll have my jeans, which I'll be travelling in, and I've got another pair of trousers as well. And as well, I'm going to be wearing this, especially when I go and do the Tenerife by night experience, because it gets very chilly up there. And of course, I've got a 3-course dinner and drinks including a glass of wine when the sunset goes down, and also a cup of hot chocolate. I think you get as well when you are watching the stars with the astronomers looking through the telescopes. Again, that's a really recommended trip to do if you ever go to Tenerife. Loads of people say do it. If you stay in the south of the island or the north, you can do exactly the same excursion. It's tenerife.com. That's the website you can go on. All the links will be put in the description of this video, so you'll be able to look at those. Continue to support Lev as well on her Clean Slate page on social media. I'll include that link in as well. And also use the Porto de la Cruz info page. They've got their own YouTube channel as well. And if you book the Loro Park in the shop in Porto de la Cruz and quote them, you generally get like a free gift. But I will be using, and the guy that runs the shop is called Eric, and I think his wife's called Renata. He's Dutch apparently. A lady called Julie that's on the Facebook group told me about it. So she said if you quote portodelacruz.info to him, you might get a discount, or you'll get a free gift anyway. And he's pretty knowledgeable. He's open every day 10 o'clock till 9 at night. He's literally 50 feet from my hotel, the shop where he works, where you can book the trips. So I'll be going in there hopefully Tuesday night and booking my Loro Park ticket. And then I can get the land train that goes to the zoo, the Loro Park, where I'll be able to go and watch the shows of the dolphins, the orcas, the sea lions and the parrots. I'll be given a map as well with all the times on of the shows. Even though I have got one printed off, they'll probably give me an updated one. You can also get a map at the Botanical Gardens, You either scan the QR code that's on the gate as you go in, or they'll give you a paper one, and it's €3 to go in there. You don't have to book, you just turn up, go up the steps, and the entrance is there. It's open every day 9 till 6. Last entry is 5:30. There's quite a few museums as well. There's a Museo Pescadores, which is basically a shipping one, a maritime one, where they've got boats and ships in there, including a model pirate ship, I believe, and also a model of the Titanic, and also a Caracas ship, which you will have seen when I've been in Dubrovnik, because you go to the Maritime Museum there on the city walls, they've got a model of the Caracas, and of course you can go on the real thing in Dubrovnik, because you can do the Elefiti Islands, the Game of Thrones tours, and of course the sunset cruises. So they've got a model of one of them at this museum in Tenerife. It's the Museo de Pescadores. So that's just behind the hotel where I'm staying, so it's not far. There's quite a few art museums. There's an archaeological museum as well. There's a castle, a little castle on the promenade a bit further down, which I think has got like art displays in. I think you can go in it. I'll have a look anyway. But there's loads of little nooks and crannies that you can look round, little plazas and everything where you can have a beer, have a pizza, have some tapas, have paella. And I'm also going to see the hotel my mum and dad stayed in back in 1976, called the Concordia Playa, which is where I will be getting the coach that goes to the Teide experience, okay? So, again, I'm looking forward to the whole thing, to be honest. I'm looking forward to the holiday. It's somewhere new to go. It'll be nice to get away from this horrible weather here, the cold weather, the ice, the snow, the wind, the rain, and also just the stresses of life back here, really, at home, at work. It'll just be nice to get away and do some videos, and I'll be taking you guys with me so I can video the flights, in-flight takeoff and landing both ways, in the airports, etc. So hit that subscribe button. I will get my words out in a minute. Hit that subscribe button at CarlSmith25. I'm going to include all the links in the description of this video. Please join my live streams when I'm out there. It's the same time as the UK. The time zone is exactly the same as the UK time. So whatever time it is in Tenerife will be the same here, and vice versa. So don't be afraid to join the streams. Make sure you've hit the notification bell and, of course, subscribed. So when you log on to my channel, it should say that Carl's channel is live. Just click it and you should be able to join the stream straight away. If not, well, the stream will get put on after I've done it and you'll be able to re-watch it, so don't worry about that. So you won't miss anything. And all the videos, clips will be edited into episodes as well. They'll be put on as I edit them. So I'll do them in order from basically when I leave work Monday night right the way through till I arrive in Tenerife on Tuesday. So this is the final stream basically now before I leave for the airport to go to Tenerife. So I'll be heading to the airport, as I say, after work on Monday to go and stay in a hotel overnight, so as to avoid the rush hour traffic the next morning. I'm going to take this can of beer upstairs now to put in my hand luggage bag. So again, hit that subscribe button at CarlSmith25, and I will see you guys in the next video. And take a look at the intro video I've just done as well, which I'm going to edit excuse me a sec. I'm going to, as I say, upload the intro video onto my channel with all the links as well. So again, thank you for watching. See you guys in the next video.